Yes. The one's over there. How many more? Yes. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Then let's get started. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. We're leaving. Watch out!
I'm listening, strength blood open. Glory is waiting for you, shall suffer. Strength blood open.
Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Go! Good.
Well, yes. Yes. Well. Yes. Tear them to pieces. Put them. Slaughter them. Soul free it.
Good. Good. Go get them!
Well.
Yes, as you please, as you please. Yes, we're leaving. Get ready.
So idealistic. Eradicate them. So idealistic. Burn. be it. So be it. So be it.
No nameless building stands here anymore, but they just keep coming and coming through that gate.
Their level of organization suggests that they are controlled from somewhere nearby. We should look for the other exit from this gate. That's where they're all coming from.
We'd have a better overview from the air. Nulok might have a solution.
This scroll radiates black magic. I still don't think it is a good idea to use it on the dragon. We should try to de-petrify him. Ragul, do you know anyone who could alter such a spell?
Core is strong in destructive magic, but this needs something more subtle. Maybe Nulok the Spiritist knows how it is done.
Free again. Thank you so much.
You are Professor Twiddle, aren't you?
The very same.
Why are you here?
I have no idea why they carried me around. They didn't even bother to interrogate me.
When we left you, you wanted to put the finishing touches to your machine. What happened?
Ah, my demon-hunting friend, you're here too? Good. I only know part of the story, so forgive me if I can't explain everything in detail.
Take your time, Professor.
The minute you had left for the dugout, we were under heavy attack by the Nameless. They must have known that you'd venture down there. Our forces weren't enough. The elves fought valiantly, but to no avail. Some were left alive, probably to set up some trap later. I don't know. The others were killed, or fled into the woods. The Nameless kept an odd distance from these woods. I was badly wounded by some chosen. When they tried to finish me off, a hissing sound rang out behind them, and they left me lying there. A nameless figure, I believe they are called soul-benders, then approached me. I couldn't move. He stretched his hand out towards me and touched my forehead. A whirlwind of ideas, images, sounds, and colors filled my brain, and I had to close my eyes, witnessing what was happening in awe and fascination. When I opened my eyes, I noticed I was staring at a perfect copy of myself. I started to sputter out question after question, but the other me just looked me in the eye, remaining totally silent. I wonder what became of him.
The Shadow Warrior killed him.
Oh, what a pity. From a scientific point of view, of course.
What happened then?
They held me prisoner and cared for my needs, but nothing more. They didn't interrogate me or even talk to me.
Very strange, Professor.
Yes, Shaikan. It was all very strange. They seemed to wait for something to happen. Maybe they wanted to learn about my time.
What in...
Who's this?
The Professor.
Much too many ears. No talk.
He's gone.
Again? Very strange. Good. Yes.
No need to explain yourself. I already know why you've come here, Shaikan. That scroll holds great power, but it shouldn't be used in the way it is now. The Nameless camp is destroyed, but still their energy remains. I can rearrange the spell so that it will give the dragon his might back and remove the stone.
If only everything were this easy.
Masantur selemash lekrano el alemu. Masantur selemash lekrano el alemu. It is done.
Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good.
All right then. I'm listening.
Ino thi la krakash kumi, masantu selemash likrano el alamu. Eno thi la krakash kumi.
Shaikan, it's working!
Free! I'm free!
Greetings, great dragon.
Greetings, young mortal. I am Jorbal. I sense the blood of a dragon running through your veins. How is this possible?
A long time ago, one of your kind, struck a deal with a human called Malakay. They created a new race of humans, strengthened by dragon blood. We are the Shaikan.
Yes, I heard the orcs speak of the Shaikan, sometimes to the good, but mostly in fear and anger.
We left the path of evil long ago, wise dragon. We would be happy if you could join us in a fight against a new evil that has risen in this world again.
I heard and felt everything within my prison of stone, and I remember the stories about those nameless demons from when I was a young hatchling.
You were imprisoned there.
You seem strangely familiar, young mortal. And we do have something in common. Like your race, I too was once evil by nature. I roamed the lands of Io, doing what I wanted with the young races. When I came here, a shaman called Kulrath called forth the powers of the earth to kill me. But instead of killing me, the earth swallowed me and petrified my body. I was a statue, unable to move, but capable of hearing and feeling anything that was done to me or this place. I paid a heavy price for my foolishness, and came to a much greater understanding of magic and of mortals.
Will you then abandon the path of the rogue and instead defend this country against the invaders?
I will, descendant of Kulrath. But my life does not belong to you or your race anymore. It belongs now to the one who freed me.
You are a descendant of Kulrath, Kur.
I am Shaikan. I'm happy for the dragon, but also sad, for he was the living proof of the greatness of both our people and my ancestor.
Then let's go give some demons a kicking.
Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Yes.
Shaikan, your intentions are clear to me. You want to see the land from above, like a bird. I can help you with these totems. I'll also share with you the secret technique of creating more totems. You can upgrade your arena to Zarak's temple. And, by the way, nice necklace of yours. If you decide to part with it, I can offer you in exchange the services of even stronger aerial units. Spiritists.
I'd rather keep it.
Come back if you change your mind. Shaikan, I see you've the necklace.
Here you go.
The Spiritists will follow your command. Take these plans also. They'll help you build a Shrine of Wrath, with which you can field your own Spiritists.
This is their source. This is where they've come from. It's a dragon. A corrupted dragon. He is protecting those buildings. He won't move until they are destroyed.
That's right.
He's changing. Slower now, but still, coming after us.
He is healing himself. He can't be killed this way. We've got to come up with something.
Yes, yes, so yes.
Lure him to me, Shaikan. I can do what my ancestors did with Jormal.
Be careful, Kor. The spell requires much energy.
Yes.
I've waited my whole life for this dragon. I know what I'm doing.
Good.
Lure him to me, Shaikan. Suruka la krakaskumi. Masele mashel nul garantiu. Suruka la krakaskumi.
You have stepped into the shoes of your ancestor, Kur. Maybe in a few years this place will be known as the Heights of Kur.
No, Shaikan. It was the knowledge of Ulrath which I used, not my own doing. But the monument of our greatness has returned. Thank you.
You may now kiss the bride. What? No wedding cake?
What is this, Ragul?
This isn't Ragul, Kur.
What gave it away? It was the joke, right?
We've done as you asked, Zarak. Now hold up your end of the bargain.
I don't understand. Why are you addressing Ragul as Zarak?
Did I really make you that stupid? I needed a vessel. That's why I drove Ragul to go on an expedition.
You knew all along that we would revive him.
And in the meantime, I weaved a little spell around his soul, so that I could speak through him.
My lord.
Come, Kor. Make this a great place again. A statue, maybe, or a ziggurat.
Our bargain, Zarak.
Ah, yes. This is why my little brother brought me into this equation. I'm not bound by the Guardian's decision to reveal nothing about us or our past. Let me see. I will tell you 3 things. First, a being of pure archfire can only be killed by another the same. Otherwise, its body will regenerate itself. The energy set free during this process is so great that both beings would probably die. Second, the Guardians themselves are beings of pure archfire. Third.
Wait.
What?
There are 7 Guardians and 2 Renegades. But there were 10 trials at the Stepping Stones and 1 where strange scenes were played out. Coincidence?
You're not as stupid as you look. I have to give you credit for that, at least.
So there was a 10th Guardian. What became of him? Or her?
Her. Her name was Kerona, and she was as beautiful as Tiara and as wise as Arion. When we first fought Zazut, it became clear that he would not surrender. So, she decided to sacrifice herself to end the battle.
What went wrong?
We would not let her. It would upset the balance and destroy Io. So, we put together all our knowledge and craftsmanship to create 2 great prisons.
One for him, and...
One for her, yes. For his prison there was no key, although the Shapers somehow predicted that he would return one day. But Corona's key we split into 3 parts. 3 seals to form 1 key. And we hid them well, in a place you call the Steel Coast.
Malakay's laboratory.
Back then it was a small Shaper facility, researching a realm where nothing was as it was here. We called it the Shadow Realm, and hid one of the seals there.
Do you think she'd still be willing to make that sacrifice?
What are your intentions? To free her? To use her to save your sick little world?
I love this world, but I know that's something you wouldn't understand.
I loved her. I was the one imprisoning her, so do not tell me I know nothing about love.
We will travel to Steel Coast and search for those seals. Will you help us to find them? Zarak!
You mortals have a strange way of going about things. But I do want to see her again. So, I will do as you wish.
Jorbal, will you be able to carry us all the way to Steel Coast?
Yes, young mortal.
No need for that.
I hate it when they do this. Again.
What a terrible place. Foul magic everywhere.
I too would rather have gone elsewhere. Will you be all right, Jorbal?
Thank you for your concern, Shaikan. It will pass.
We should begin the search immediately. I smell danger lurking in every corner of this cursed place.
The Shaikan thoroughly searched this place several years ago. I think we'd have found any hidden dangers.
We found Sariel.
Indeed, Kane. Back then she couldn't remember a thing about her past. Odd that her memory played tricks with her again after the Wastelands of Sorrow. And now the Nameless asking for her?
My memory was also lost after the Wastelands of Sorrow, if you remember.
Nobody is accusing Sariel. It's just... What do we know about her?
Enough to know that she's not in league with those monsters.
Do we? I thought the same with... Never mind.
I know that he was dear to you, and I know that Sariel is dear to me, so I'm not yet willing to give her up as another nameless agent.
I'm sure she'll recover soon, Kane. But I'd love to have her here with her memory restored. She could provide us with some directions.
I was part of the expedition back then, but I doubt I could be of any help.
Maybe the elves who came to this place to do research are still here.
Elves? What would elves want here?
Will you stop blabbering and start searching?
Careful, renegade, or I will snap off the head of your puppet.
Careful, dragon, or I will turn you to dust instead of stone.
Enough. Zarak is right. We have no time to lose. Jobal, my friend, will you be able to sense where the seal is hidden?
It won't be easy, as so many rogue energies are loose in this place. But yes, I will be able to tell you when we're near.
That would be of great value. And you, Ragul, will Zarak be able to call forth the invocation through you?
Hello? I'm still listening. Of course I'll be able to do so, mortal.
Then let's go. Jobal, be careful with the hide of your outer wings. They can be damaged in here.
You know a lot about dragons, Shaikan.
If Kalar hadn't taught me, I wouldn't.
Kelar.
Busy. Searching.
That's a Malar.
But how did they survive? I thought they were wiped out after Malakay's death.
We found several more when we explored the Steel Coast. It might well be we missed some of their breeding grounds.
I never knew what forces were at work here.
The Soul Carrier used ravages to destroy those towers.
Ravages? Interesting.
Elend's blessing, Shaikan. Elend has mercy on us. How very fortunate you've come, Shaikan.
What is the matter? You seem agitated.
Me and several other elven scholars have come to this place to study the work of Malakay. After all, he was the greatest alchemist Io has ever known.
I know. You came to the Council of Elders to ask our help.
Yes, I remember you now. Arula, one of my assistants, claimed to have found traces of an imprisoned elf that we lost hundreds of years ago on her way to Turganach. Somehow, Arula must have triggered a fail-safe mechanism because all of a sudden Malar were patrolling the hallways.
How did you escape?
We didn't. My people are still in there somewhere. Please help them.
I will do so immediately.
Elend's blessing on you, Shaikan.
Ah, here you are. I knew you'd come.
Professor, we thought we had lost you.
Lost me? I don't understand.
It's only a few days ago that we lost you to a strange-looking fellow who vanished with you in a flash of light.
A flash of light, you say? Was it a blue, green, or white flash?
White, I think. Does it matter?
Oh, how to describe it in simple terms. Those flashes are indicators of a time traveler.
A time traveler?
Yes, Shaikan, a time traveler. When the flash is blue, the traveler came from the past. If it was green, it indicates rather space travel than time travel.
And white would mean he came from the future.
Ah, you have some knowledge of the matter. Good. Then everything else should be clear.
You and he are from a different timeline.
Very good, colleague. Now that this is settled, I need your help.
You need my help? Now or in the future? Or did I already help you?
Yes, that's the problem of being a time traveler. I need your help now for a project I've just started, but which lies in your future.
This is too much for me. Just how do you manage to be here anyway?
Oh, this is just a twiddle-graphic projection of myself. I'm using the energies stored in Steel Coast to...
Professor, please. My head already aches. Just tell me how I can help you.
Very well. Malachi was a great alchemist, if not the greatest alchemist in all of Eo's history. He was able to create matter from other matter, energy from matter, and vice versa. And I found a way to utilize his findings to restore the portal network.
Incredible. Another plan in so short a time. That's interesting.
For my plan to work, I need 6 parts of horn silver, 2 parts pure copper, 4 units of fool's gold, and finally 8 sapphires.
8 sapphires? They're worth half of Westgard.
I know, Shaikan. They are worth exactly 56.83542% of Westgard, give or take any stuff you might bring back from your journey.
How can I find all these ingredients?
You are at Steel Coast, remember? It's the secret laboratory of Malachi. Surely some ingredients will turn up on your way.
I'll do my best, Professor. But where shall I bring them when I do have them?
Meet me in 2 hours on the plains of Argan.
2 hours? Are you serious?
Ah, the time difference. I forgot. For you, it is 2 weeks, of course. I will be there, Shaikan. And you will too, I know.
Thank you so much, Shaikan. That was really close.
I owe you my life, Shaikan.
How many more? Then let's get started.
I'm saved. I'm really saved. Thank you, Shaikan.
Yes. Over there. Go! Over there. Good. The one's over there. Go get them!
This is it. It feels so strange.
Jorbal!
This magic hurts me, Shaikan. But I'll be fine.
Ragul, your turn.
When will you learn it, mortal? It's not this petty orc doing the magic, it's me!
Well then. Ulam, your turn.
Loktashma Arunirktu.
Sounds like gibberish to me.
Well, actually it is, but ritual words often impress mortals more.
Then how do you do it, if not by an invocation?
It's the magic! The magic that flows through the orc. The power of the archfire that will invoke the first seal.
So a circle mage would have been able to invoke the seal too.
Pah! Those puny mages wouldn't even have scratched the surface.
Those puny mages reigned over Io for over 5 centuries.
Had she not given them...
Had who not given them what?
Look, there's the seal.
And some guardian golems too.
If you kill them all, do you think you will get to the seal?
I doubt you'd make it that easy for us.
This isn't of my making. It was my dear brother Neathaf that created this. I doubt that you'd be able to solve it had I created it.
Jorbal, can you take the seal from in there?
It's pushing me back, Shaikan. I can't get to it.
Oh, can't the poor little dragon get to the seal? Is he going to have a little cry about it?
Silence, Zarak. We can do this.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't made by him.
Relax, Ragul. Let's just solve this and then move on.
How do you intend to solve it?
We can't reach it from here, so... build a bridge or something?
But the golems are in the way.
So let's kill one of the golems and see what happens.
Take one of the golems closest to the seal. I sensed Zarak thinking about them.
Hop on, little one.
What did you just call me?
I'm sorry, Shaikan. Was that inappropriate?
Not at all. Quite the opposite, Jorbal. It felt oddly familiar.
Can't this wait? Let's get the seal.
We're leaving.
This magic hurts me, Shaikan. But I'll be fine.
Ragul! Good. Yes. Good. 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 Over there. Over there. Yes. Forward. Yes. How many more? Yes. We're leaving. They're as good as dead. Over there. Attack!
The first seal is ours.
What a relief. When you took the seal, the pain subsided.
Now let's search for the second seal.
It must be nearby. I still feel weak, and it's not from the first seal. It's getting closer, Shaikan. I can feel it.
Where is it? In this pool?
No. It's strange. I'm confused. It's there, but it's also not there.
There are strange mechanisms here. Could it be them?
Malachi was an ingenious engineer. Maybe he somehow used the energy of the seal.
Judging by the pulsing magic coming from the first seal, I'm sure there's a lot of energy to be tapped. Although I doubt even he knew what he was tapping into.
So where is it?
Probably outside.
Outside?
That's it! An ingenious hiding place, buried in lava under molten rock, between burning fires and deadly eruptions. Only a godlike being could reach it.
Or someone who can ride a dragon, little one.
You're really here.
Sariel, how did you know?
I didn't know, Shay. It was just a feeling.
Oh, now this is a surprise. More mortals.
Sariel! How good to see you recovered.
Yes, Kane, I'm well now. You saved us both from grave danger, and I haven't yet been able to thank you.
But you haven't come all the way to Steel Coast just to thank Kane, have you?
You are right, as always. I felt you'd be here, and...
And there's important news about Zazut you had to learn as quickly as possible. We also wanted to know how your mission's going.
We are advancing step by step, Iroh. It's difficult to persuade gods who are unwilling to share their knowledge.
Hopefully you will advance even further. Zazut is trying to move on the Shaikan. It seems he singled us out as the one threat capable of stopping him.
He's moving on the Shaikan? How?
Several times the Nameless tried to open a gate in Westgard, but we were able to destroy them quickly. The Dragonfire helped a lot.
Then all of a sudden the attack stopped.
This can't be good.
We thought the same, Kane, so we sent our Drakeling scouts into the surrounding territories.
Based on a theory of Magister Ascan, we feared the Nameless would try to gather strength in one of those territories, and then launch an all-out attack in Westgard with 50 or more portals opening at once.
On the plains of Argan they found them. Hundreds of them. They really are massing forces, and I'm absolutely sure Zazut himself will be leading the attack.
So we set out to gather as many allies as we could on board the city ship, to meet with Zazut's forces on the plains of Argan. When Sariel said she felt your presence here, we came to offer our assistance.
Myself or Shay will join you on your mission. The other will continue to Shal to recruit the Norcane.
And I would have a request of my own, Shaikan.
You too are a Shaikan now, Sariel. Remember?
No, I'm not. Of that much I'm sure. I carry your blood, but I'm no Shaikan. What I really am and where I come from has always been in darkness. The events of the Wastelands of Sorrow have opened my eyes.
You want to know who you really are?
If I find out more about myself, I might even become more powerful. I know there's more.
Very well. That is a lot to take in. We proceed as follows. Jorbal and I will venture outside of this facility to reach the second seal. There we will summon Ragul so that Zarak can invoke the second seal.
Zarak!
You got a problem with that, redhead?
Silence, Orc!
He's with us, so leave it. When we return, we'll try to find out more about Sariel. She's right. We could use a more powerful ally, and I am sure there's more in her than we know.
Right.
Yes, good. Yes. Careful, Jorbal. Those flares seem hot enough, even for your hide.
Let alone yours, little one.
Watch out! Whenever you call me that, it reminds me so much of Kelar.
You bonded with him, didn't you?
Yes. And we are very close.
I am happy for you.
They're as good as dead. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Good. Yes.
Let us be off. Let us be off.
Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes, yes. Good. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Go! Forward, forward, over there. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Over there. Yes. We're leaving. Go! Yes. How many more? Good. Over there. Good. Yes. Yes. We're leaving. Good. Yes. Yes. Get ready. Forward. Forward. Yes. Good. Yes. Forward. Go get them! Forward. Forward. Go! The one's over there! Forward. We're leaving. We're leaving. Yes. We're leaving. Forward. Over there. Forward. The one's over there. Yes. We're leaving. Over there. We're leaving. Forward. Go! We're leaving. Good. Yes. We're leaving. Forward. We're leaving. Over there. Go! We're leaving. Go! Yes. Go! Go! Forward. Over there. Over there.
We are here, little one.
I'll summon Ragul.
This dragon blood surely is some great juice. I should have used some for my field dog.
Just invoke the seal, Zarak.
I'm impressed with how far you've come, Shaikan. Although Neathaf and Tiara didn't hide the seals very well, you found them in no time.
Well, thank you. Now carry on.
You really have no doubts about your cat-tailed friend?
No. And now invoke the seal.
You're such a terrible liar, Shaikan. But enough talk! Behold! The second seal arises!
Show off.
Over there. How many more? Go get them! Forward. Watch out! Get ready. Yes, good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes, yes.
All right.
Good. Yes.
That's fine.
So be it.
Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. 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 Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good.
Elend's blessing, Shaikan.
I think your people are safe now.
Yes, thank you. There is one other thing, though.
Yes?
The research we're conducting concentrates on memory banks used to visualize or to make audible memories of creatures that Malachi studied here. We've done extensive cataloguing already, but after this failsafe, the memory banks are crowded with hostile creatures.
And you want me to free them for you?
Yes, that would be just great.
I'll see what I can do. What do these memory banks look like?
They look like a small hut with a silvery spiked roof.
All right, Leanne. I'll let you know once I've freed one of those banks.
Ellen's blessed. Ellen.
Yes, good.
As you please.
You are a hunter, a raptor. Yes, I can feel your urge to fight, your urge to kill. But you're still not what I'm looking for. I wonder. A dragon, maybe? The hunters of the Emperor are about to capture Ur. I think I should have a talk with the Emperor. What a pitiful memory. You're a bloodhound. You're supposed to crave blood and battle, not think about how you fooled around as a puppy. I need something much more aggressive. Maybe a raptor. I discovered an interdimensional rift today in one of the back rooms. Odd that it would appear just there. I've covered it with a spell and tied the spell to the substances in the 4 cauldrons around it. Extinguishing the fires in the correct sequence will drop the spell.
Leanne, we've got a new memory bank.
Good. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, good. Good. Good.
Leanne, please check this memory bank as well.
Let us be off.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Yes, another one. It's your job now, Leanne. All clear.
Good.
Memory bank here.
Yes. Yes. Forward. Good.
You are strong, young hunter, but you are no match for me. Did you really think you and your demon friends could so easily hunt me down? Shake your head as furiously as you want, you won't get out. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I am capable of?
I know that you will regret keeping me here.
Well, how do you think you'll escape? Your demon friends won't help you, of that you can be sure. You are under my control now and will do as I say.
I will do nothing of that sort.
We'll see about that. But before I start, I will probe your mind, if you don't mind. What do we have here? Ah, Cain isn't your real name, is it? You were born... Oh, now that is a surprise. An elf in league with demons. Cain. Oh, Cain, you've been a naughty boy. Now this is more to my liking, Cain. I think I'll stick with this name. It fits your new, darker nature much better than Cain, which means son of the East. Let's probe your mind a little further, shall we? Your childhood? Boring. I hate those tree huggers. Show me some action. What have we here? A blue-haired elf. Oh, Cain, you were in love with a girl from the Aryan cult. Silly you. But wait. Here is a much darker blue than we find with the Frost Weavers. What is this? Some kind of mental defense? All I get is this image and burning blue eyes. Damn! I'll have to increase the mental spell. A willing puppet. Just how I like it, Cain. And yet there's still this image of that woman with the blue hair. Let's see whether I get a name. Sariel. Lost one. An odd name for an elf. I wonder...
Leave her alone.
Still some resistance? This must have been a real killer for you, but there's nothing you can do. Ha! She was found by your kind gravely wounded. Now, what's that? Some kind of healing ritual, obviously. But she's keeping herself to herself. Her body has healed, but not her mind. What is she? Who is she? Now, this is really something, my friend, really something. Now what? You two alone? Ah, you're on your way somewhere, but you can't cover the distance. Wow! That was some amazing piece of magic that she performed there, Kane. Must have hurt a lot. Let me see. Ah, yes, of course. Wounded as you were, you struck a deal with the demon lord Agrazog, second only to Ulatha himself. Very impressive, Kane. You must have gained quite some abilities, but not enough to get me, Hunter. Not enough to get me. Oh, yes. You're the answer to my highest hopes. Your defenses are so strong. Not even Ur could keep eluding me for so long. I'll have to think of something else. This log can be recreated another time. No! Impossible! Why did you react to my knockout gas, but to no other alchemic substance I gave you? I have to do more research. The materia prima will surely get to you one day. Then this log can be recreated.
I knew you'd come.
Can you tell me more about what I just heard? About Kayan, Sariel, and a love gone wrong?
I'm Kane now. Ever since that fateful day on the way to Turganak, for almost a millennium now.
I knew you were old, but not that old.
There's not one day I did not regret what I did to Sariel.
Is that why you persuaded the Council of Elders to explore Steel Coast some more?
You were skeptical back then already. You knew it wasn't the whole story. If you want, I can tell it to you now.
I'd love to hear that story. Tell me what you can.
Sariel, or rather Sariel, was found by explorers of our kind in the early days of the Hyborian Empire. I was told that it was in some kind of Shaper ruins. Her body was withering away, strands of blue fire running up and down her skin, which was very pale. She was half conscious and spoke in a strange language none of our scholars could understand. Our best healers set out to perform the Kara Anai, a cleansing and healing ritual that healed her body, but her mind was still far, far away. She chose to stay with us and proved her talent for magic more than once, but our elders knew she was in pain and holding back on her real power, so they decided to send her to Turganak. Our sisters in Turganak have a high discipline, and our elders were sure they would be able to help Sariel focus and maybe even reach her memory buried deep inside of her. Sariel agreed to go, but didn't want to go alone, so the elders chose me as a companion and guard for her on the way to Turganak. They couldn't have made a worse choice, for I was secretly in love with her. Her aura, her blue hair, those strange markings on her skin left by the blue fire, all that stirred the passion in me.
But she rejected you.
Rejection is no word for it. I was smothered by a stream of humiliating words. I will never forget this tirade, but it only stirred my passion, and...
You tried to force yourself on her?
The pain of what her magic did to me is only surpassed by the guilt I feel today about what I had done. But at that time there was nothing I could do. I was hurt, gravely wounded, and so I cursed the gods and called upon the forces of the abyss. Agrazog, a high-ranking demon lord, answered my call. He gave me the powers I now have to hunt, to judge, and to execute.
You used them to hunt down Sariel?
I found her on a barren rock somewhere in the Windwall Mountains. I'm not sure how she got there or what she was doing there. For me, it seemed like she was in a deep meditative state. Remembering her former defences, I approached her, sword raised. All of a sudden, I couldn't move anymore. My feet wouldn't budge, and neither would any other muscle in my body. I beheld that my sword was freezing over. That was when Sariel turned to me, a dangerous little smile on her lips. She stared at me, right at me with her ice-blue burning eyes. I felt my whole body starting to freeze over, and I assumed I was about to die, when everything went black. When I came to, my sword had splintered, and Sariel was gone. I wanted to go search for her, but Agrazog claimed his prize, and so I had to play judge for him. One case was an influential alchemist named Malachi, but he was prepared for me and put me under a spell that made me his willing puppet, although I tried with every fibre to resist him. As you have learned from the memory cards, he probed my mind with this machine of his and found out about Sariel and about her powers. He wanted her for his research.
And you had to find her.
Listen for yourself, Shaikan. I've retained this memory card ever since I snapped out of the binding spell when he started torturing Sariel.
He tortured her?
There was nothing I could do for her, so I fled. But from then on, I became a better judge. You are free to judge me, though. I deserve every kind of punishment.
Living with what you did seems punishment enough, Kane. I really hope it made you a better man. I will consider telling Sariel about your involvement. Thank you for your openness. It shows there's more to Sariel than meets the eye.
Yes. Good. Yes. Yes.
Elend's...
Were you able to collect some more information?
Yes, thank you. We found out that there were many creatures held in this complex.
Those creatures must have died by now, without food and drink.
Malachi held them in some kind of stasis that prolonged their life. If you could find out where they were held, this would be a great help.
Didn't you find a room like that already? I mean, you've been here almost a year now.
We've only scratched the surface of this complex, Shaikan. Mostly we were reading through Malachi's extensive library.
Then I'll search for this room for you.
Good. Yes.
So, my little pet hunter, you have done well. Let me see how you managed it. There is Sariel. Good. You've not raised your stupid sword again. She would have noticed you from miles away with your aggressive attentions. And now the vial. Careful now. Yes, the gas knocked her out. It's interesting. Although I blocked your memory about her, you still take her up, like you're still in love with her. Maybe one day I'll do some research into this odd love feeling.
What did you find out?
We've found some logs about you on the memory card, but they are almost empty. I'm not sure what to do with them. Do you remember anything about them?
As I've told you, there was this machine where Malachi used those memory cards. If you can find this machine, you might be able to fill these logs.
But that would mean you'd have to subject yourself again to this machine, remembering your fear and pain at your flashback earlier on. I'm not sure this is a good idea.
That was because I was overwhelmed by the sudden memory. If I step into it willingly, you might be able to surpass my mental defenses.
Are you sure?
I've never been so sure in my entire life, at least the life I can remember. I want this, Shaikan. Please help me.
I will search for this machine, and hope we'll be able to do this without hurting you.
What did you find out?
I found out something about your past.
Please tell me.
You were wounded in some kind of explosion and found by some elves, who healed you. Soon after, you left them, and came by the infamous alchemist Malachi, who lured you into his laboratory, knocked you out, and used you for his experiments. But obviously not even Malachi could get past your mental defenses, and so you remained a prisoner in stasis until our expedition found you and revived you with dragon blood.
Thank you, Shaikan. This is something to start with, although it still doesn't answer who I really am.
I doubt even Malachi knew.
What did you find out?
There's something I need to tell you.
You sound concerned. What is it?
More than 1,000 years ago, you were found by elves who helped you recover after you were gravely wounded. While on your way to Turganach, you were attacked by a young love-blinded elf, but you repelled his attack using instinctive magic. He struck a deal with a demon lord to be able to hunt you down, but you thwarted his attack a second time. This hunter came under the influence of Malachi, who procured him with a gas that knocked you out, so that he could bring you here. When he witnessed Malachi's research, which was torture to you, This hunter remembered his true feelings for you. Pained that he couldn't save you, he fled the place, promising himself to be a wiser man and a better judge from that day on. But obviously not even Malachi could get past your mental defenses, and so you remained a prisoner in stasis until our expedition found you and revived you with dragon blood.
You know who this hunter is?
You do too. And if it wasn't for him, you'd still be in stasis.
How could he do this to me?
Love leads to strange reactions sometimes. I think he honestly regrets what he did, but is wise enough to accept that he can't change these past events.
Hunter, want to catch your prey? Watch out it doesn't kill you first. You hurt me, you hateful creature!
Good. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Go get them! Go get them!
Come, my love, so that I can freeze you and shatter you to pieces. I thought I could trust you, but you've betrayed me.
Yes. Go! Watch out! Over there. The one's over there. I'm off! Beware!
How could you do this to me?
Love gone wrong, I suppose. I'm sorry, Saria. There's not one day in over 1,000 years that I wanted to turn back time to before the way to Turganach.
Yes.
I hope
Yes.
one day you'll be able to forgive me.
Forgive you? Maybe. But I will never forget this.
Here, a hidden door to the cell wing.
How do you know?
I've been here before, remember?
You also remember the door being cracked?
No, this is new.
Yes. Good.
Elend's...
Leanne, I think I found the room with the creatures.
Great! I'm coming with you.
You'd better wait. All the chambers were empty.
Good. Yes. I've repaired the machine. What now?
Insert the memory cards.
I did. Nothing happened.
I feared as much. It needs me on the other side.
Are you still sure you want to go through with it?
I am, Shaikan. But be careful. I'll do my best to lower the defenses, but you'll surely have to fight whatever my mind throws at you.
I think I'll manage.
Then let's do it.
Oh, where is everybody?
You are inside my mind now, Shaikan. I told you. Prepare to defend yourself. Focus, Shaikan. Remember, you are in my mind. Nobody can help you here. I thank you, good elves. You've done so much for me, and I've given you so little in return.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
Magic lives at the very center of my being. It protects me, but it hurts me too. So this is who I really am. I finally remember. Thank you, Shaikan. I am a new person now.
So you remember your origins now?
I do.
So?
These memories have been buried for so long, Shaikan. I don't want to drag them to light for everyone to see. At least not yet.
That's a pity, but I won't pressure you anymore. I only hope the time to share your memories and experiences will come soon.
You're back!
Yes, Kane. Or should I say, Kayan. With my whole memory restored, I am finally able to forgive you for what you have done. But I will never forget again.
What's this all about?
It's a long story, Norkane. Not now. What will be your next steps? I assume since there is a second seal, there's a first and a third.
You are right, Sariel. There is a third, but Jorbal wasn't able to sense it anywhere in the whole complex. Yet it should be here somewhere.
What kind of seals are we talking about?
Seals capable of freeing a god.
A god?
Or a goddess, rather. When Zazut raged in Io for the first time, the gods knew that he could only be defeated by another being of pure archfire. But none of them were willing to sacrifice themselves. Except for one.
Her name was Corona, the guardian of time. The other gods didn't want her to sacrifice herself, so they imprisoned her in the ice wastes of Shalabar, and created a prison for Zazut in the wastelands of sorrow.
Our goal is to free Corona, so that she can do what she offered to do a long time ago.
What an exciting adventure. You wouldn't have room for another companion?
Of course you can come, Sariel. We could use someone with your abilities.
Kane, this is my decision, not yours. I agree, however, that you can come with us. Still, I beg you to reconsider and tell us about your memories and experiences. They could be a valuable asset in our fight against Zazut.
I will think about it. What I am able to share now is that Malachi mentioned a dimensional shift going right through one of the rooms of this complex.
A dimensional shift? You mean like the Shadow Realm?
Possibly. I never heard him mention the shadows, but he was thinking of some security measure which he protected the rift with, so that it wouldn't grow or move.
Did he explore it?
I'm sorry, I don't know. But I guess he was too busy with other things to care too much for it.
Let's search for this room you mentioned, Sariel. Any idea what this security measure looks like?
Again, no idea, Shaikan. All that keeps coming up when I think of it is a cauldron.
Good, good. Yes, good. Good. Yes. 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 Good.
I still can't believe you're here.
We are, Shay, and it's good to see you. Is there anything more you want to tell me?
It's odd that you ask me that. Actually, there's something about Sariel I wanted to tell you.
I'm listening.
It was Ilya who told me that her name was actually of elven origin. It means lost one. Strange that she would bear such a name. Is she herself maybe of elven origin?
Elven origin, you say? That's odd. Thank you. I will pursue this.
It's good to see you.
You too, Iroh. Is there anything more you want to tell me?
Sariel has been acting strangely of late. She's agitated and short-tempered, a bit like your protege was before he left for Ironfields.
I'd rather not be reminded of him, Iroh. But do you think she's being controlled? I've even seen ghosts succumb to Zazut's will, and she was very close to him.
I really don't know, but I have kept an eye on her this last couple of days, and so should you.
I will, Iroh. Thank you.
I still can't.
We are, Shay. Would you join me in my mission, Shay?
I've always craved exploration rather than diplomacy. I'd love to assist you with my magic, but so does Iroh with his sword. Are you sure you want me to join?
Yes, Shay. I want you to join me. Yet another transportation without warning.
You knew a rift was there and that it would open when you deactivated the spell.
I suppose so. This place, what is it?
This must be the Shadow Realm, Shaikan.
How can you tell, Norkane?
When I died, there were thousands of shadows standing around me. Believe me, Orc, I know how that feels. And here it feels just the same.
It's strange. I can't feel the flow of the godly magic anymore as I did back in Steam Coast.
I remember the Soul Carrier telling me about the shadows as beings from another world beyond the stars, so the gods have no power here.
Odd then that they would hide one of the seals here.
We are not entirely powerless here, my friend.
Oh, you again.
Yes, me again, Shaikan. And since your flying seal detector doesn't work around here, your only hope of finding the last seal.
What do you suggest?
Find someone who can guide you through this realm. He will bombard you with useless quests, demanding that you carry them out, and only then will he show you where the seal is.
So what would we need you for?
I can tell through the orc whether or not you're being fooled or treated honestly.
Takes one to know one.
Exactly, Kayan. Exactly.
It is as the first shadow foresaw.
You! Where is my daughter?
Craig, please.
This monster knows what happened to my daughter!
And hopefully he will tell us. We're guests in this realm, so please keep calm.
You will get all the answers you seek, Craig, in good time. First, I have to charge you with 2 quests.
What did I tell you?
You have no authority here, God of Destruction. This is where Aernir's light cannot shine.
Oh, I'm trembling with fear.
Your brother, Erion, almost bled to death had I not rescued him. The same could happen to you here. I wield the Shadow Blade, a weapon not from this world. How do you think I killed your field dog?
Really? So why haven't you killed Zazut the same way?
I would have, had not the First Shadow ruled that we must not interfere with the affairs of Io, except that which the pact with the Norkane allows.
You mean you could have eliminated Zazut, but your leader forbade it?
The ways of the shadows are not the ways of the world. We are different in many ways.
Let's get my daughter and the seal and leave this place. I hate this attitude.
Do you hate that we are different, or that my kind killed you?
Does anybody else here want to pick a fight with our shadowy friend? Jorbal? Sariel? Kane?
I'm not your friend, Shaikan, but I obey the commands of the First Shadow.
You're not making it easy. I'm trying to be diplomatic.
I hated diplomats when I was a rune warrior. What makes you think I'd like them now?
Just tell me what quests I have to fulfill to get some answers.
Very well, Shaikan. There are 2 tasks for you. When Malakay first discovered this world, he tried to tap into the energies of this realm by activating adamantinum collectors. Somehow he knew that adamantinum is fatal to shadows and could not be touched by our kind. This part of the Shadow Realm is very close to your dimension, so the effects of the collectors were minimal, but they've been active for over a millennium now, and might damage the thin fabric between our worlds.
How do I deactivate them?
Just absorb the energy by touching them.
This will mean certain death.
You're a Shaikan, aren't you? So what's the big deal?
And you thought I was cruel?
As a side effect of Malakay's tampering with our realm, several creatures, demonic and otherwise, have entered our world. They have been driven mad in this dimension and must be killed.
And you couldn't by any chance kill them yourself?
Our kind relies on stealth, not strength, Hunter.
Yes. Why risk your own lives when you have guests willing to risk theirs instead?
Report back to me when you've fulfilled your tasks. I'll be in our city to the south.
Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good.
Little one!
It's all right, Jorbal. Just focus on the mission. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Yes.
Little one, we must talk.
Is this necessary now? Can't we talk later?
Feeling our bond grow, I cannot withhold it any longer.
Yes.
I too feel our bond growing, despite my bond with Kelar. It feels so oddly familiar.
Exactly, little one.
Good.
Kelar and I are family. He is one of my offspring.
Really? Wait a moment, that means the bond between Dragon and Shaikan can be stretched over generations.
Yes, little one. It means we can share much more now. You, Kelar, and I.
Yes. Good. Good. Good, good.
Father? Is that you?
Night Song! What happened to you?
She would have died, Craig, had we not transformed her. You're back.
I've fulfilled your quests.
Good. Now I'll show you the object you've come for.
Can I ask you a question?
I can hardly prevent it.
Why do you make such a show of being hostile?
Why do you make such a show of being friendly?
I asked first.
It's not you or anyone of your party. It's what you stand for.
What do we stand for?
The most important decision of my entire life, since I took up that cursed sword in the Fire Fangs.
You are Shaikan, aren't you?
I am, Empress.
Empress? That seems so long ago now. My memory's so hazy.
But you are still the Empress of the Norcane.
Maybe I was until I died in the wastelands of sorrow. I'm not sure what I am now.
Can you tell me what happened?
I remember only a few things. You'd better ask Insali about it.
Insali?
It's how they call the Shadow Warrior who wields the One Blade.
Then I'll ask him about it. This seems wrong. Is it possible to turn you back?
I fought this transformation with all my heart, but it was necessary, I am told.
Why was it necessary?
They say I would have died had they not transformed me. It hurt, a lot. But Insali was there, keeping watch, drying the tears that I wept.
This Insali doesn't sound so bad.
He is the wielder of the One Blade, the one who guided you here.
Then he must understand best what you went through.
He does, but he's also kept his distance, especially after the first shadow foretold that you would come.
I see now why he spoke of an important decision.
I don't know who you mean, but they told me that I would have to make a decision.
What kind of decision?
They saw how I fought the transformation. That's why they've not yet finalized it. I still retain part of my old self. But they told me I had to decide whether I want to be a shadow or be transformed back into a Norcane.
That can't be a difficult decision. After fighting the transformation so much, you'll surely decide to go back to your old self.
It's not that easy, Shaikan. I didn't like my old self either. All this diplomacy, these intrigues, the courting and fighting. Days without end of ruling and decision-making.
I understand.
Do you? I don't understand my reluctance myself.
I'm sure your father would like you to return to your old self.
Insali wants me to stay here. I know it when he looks at me, although he'd never say it aloud.
So the decision is more difficult.
I doubt that I am able to make it on my own. I remember you now. You're from the Shaikan Council of Elders.
I am, Night Song.
Then you are used to making difficult decisions. Can you help me decide?
I'm as used to it as you are after 8 years of leadership. I'll try to help you make a decision. May I speak to your father and Insali about it?
Please do so, Shaikan.
If we weren't guests here, I'd kill this blade wielder with my bare hands!
Please, Craig, calm yourself. Night Song needs you now.
I'd crush his head, What? Night Song needs me?
She stands on the brink of a very difficult decision, and you could be part of that decision.
How? What? Where?
She has not been totally transformed into a shadow. There's still a way to transform her back.
Then why haven't they done so already? Of course she wants to be changed back.
That's what she's unsure about, and why she asked me for help in that decision.
She asked you? And not her father? What is this?
She needed an unbiased judge to help her, not one to force her hand.
If I didn't hold you in such high esteem, Shaikan, I would kill you on the spot for your insolence.
Stop playing the wronged lover and start acting like a father.
But I am. Or would anyone else burn in such a way for his daughter like I do now?
Then calm down and think of ways to show your daughter why she should choose her life as Empress with all its restrictions and duties over a life of freedom that she can have in this realm.
This is no freedom, but just another form of slavery.
She has to believe in it, Craig, and not be forced into it by a dying father pressing the seal of Norcane into her hands.
I always taught her how important it is to care for our people. I showed her the rifts that were opening if the castes were left to themselves and not led by a strong hand. I told her about the heritage of our creation. How Zarak created the Norcane as a gift for his brother, whom we serve. I think these things must still be important to her, for otherwise she might already have decided to remain a shadow.
I will try to find evidence of this to show your daughter. Maybe this will help her decide.
Thank you, Shaikan. Forgive an old father for losing his temper.
There's nothing to forgive, Craig.
This is the place where...
Look at this creature.
The seal is in its belly.
Jobal, can you catch it?
I can, little one.
You knew it was there, Blade Wielder.
Did I? Well, you'd better pursue it, hadn't you?
Get ready.
What a hostile land.
Indeed. The gods chose well for their prison. I feel their magic everywhere.
What do you mean?
They corrupted this place. I imagine it was once beautiful, but their magic has turned everything to ice and every mind to hatred. It cuts me deeply. I can't fly here. I must land now!
Jobal, no!
Look, there's a Norcane stronghold over there.
I wonder what they're doing here. They can't be here voluntarily.
Don't underestimate my people, Demon Hunter.
Look, they're under attack. Let's find out what's happening.
They're helping us! There's a Norcane fighting with them! And a dragon!
When darkness is deepest.
The Silver Weaver will guide your way.
I never dreamt. To see another Norcane again, let alone the leader of our caste. Be welcome, Craig and Shalak.
I thank you, Dracon. It is good to see you too. It's Tal Shalir, isn't it?
I'm honored you remember me, Dracon. I take it these are your faithful servants, my lord.
Servants?
Actually, Dracon, I'm their companion. This determined Shaikan is the leader of our group.
Astonishing. Why do you travel with such a strange party of blood traitors and filthy orc scum?
Watch your tongue, Tal Shalir. We are on a noble quest to save all of Io. And here is where it all comes together. But tell me, what brings you to a place like this?
I still don't understand, but I will comply to your wishes, my lord. 10 years ago, an archaeologist named Nolas Rash found the bones of a dragon in the swamps around Draklur. He claimed that with these bones and the magic of 20 necromancers, it would be possible to create a ship able to travel the elemental sea. People called him a visionary, but I called him for what he was, a fool. He wanted to find the Ring of Nor, a legendary artifact which could bring anything back to life. 400 people wanted aboard. 400 people. And I was ordered by the High Archon to accompany them with some of my men. 40 soldiers to guard 400. Rash said we'd have to follow the magic of the gods, and built a special device for that purpose. When we landed here, everybody was very excited. I was troubled, for I sensed danger. And on the very first morning, they came.
They?
Undead. Not like any undead we'd ever summoned ourselves, but ruthless pirates with an instinct to hurt and kill. They were on us in a heartbeat. Many of my men died, as did many of the passengers. We sought refuge up here on the glacier, where we could defend the entrances of the caves. My last sorceresses died building up a magical barrier that would hold off the undead.
And Rash?
On our way up here, we were attacked by a large wolf. I've never encountered such an animal before. It felt like battling a god. This wolf, it just tore Rash's head off his shoulders.
How did you escape?
We managed to enter the caves, and the wolf just disappeared. I immediately set up our defenses, which was a good idea, since the wolves started attacking only minutes later. Since then, we've put down roots here, especially after this strange transformation happened to us 8 years ago.
So, the pact with the shadows reached you even here?
I don't know of any pact, but those creatures were fast and invisible, even to the wolves. They're the reason we're still holding out. With them, we could even extend our dominance towards the sea to gather some fish.
You didn't seem to be holding out that well when we... We just saved you not so long ago.
You are not mistaken, Demon Hunter. Only a few days ago, the attacks of the wolves grew fiercer and fiercer. We even saw that giant one again, but it didn't attack.
Shaikan, if we could help these people, they might very well help us in our quest.
I see that, Craig. Very well, we'll help. We could use some support later on.
Thank you, my lord.
Тут видишь, нужны какие-то итемы квестовские, чтобы ее вернуть. Она не хочет. Я должен за нее решить.
Interesting company.
Are you the smith of this camp?
Killal, at your service.
Dracon Tal Shalir told me something about an idea of yours.
He did?
Потому что она устала императрицствовать. Всякие сражения и заговоры ей надоели.
Why haven't you already built one?
That's the problem, you see. I need very special ingredients for it, which I can't find here.
What exactly do you need?
I need 2 bones from the wolves we've been fighting here, a stone of eternal fire, and a bar of adamantinum. The rest I have.
And what kind of weapon would I get from that?
I could either forge you a heavy crossbow like you've never seen before, or a set of dual-wield blades.
I will keep my eyes open.
Видишь, тут аж 3 сайд-квеста ради того, чтобы ее вернуть туда-сюда. В роль императрицы. И еще какой тут волкодав нам дали. Окей.
I thank you too, Shaikan, for helping us.
Let's not pretend to like each other, Norcane. I trust Craig Anshalak, and I trust his word that you will help us, after we help you.
At least you speak plainly, Shaikan. And I too trust the word of my lord, that you will be able to help us.
Now that we've cleared that up, let's get down to business. What do you need us to do?
I've dispatched scouts to light the signal fires, where our defenses outside the camp are strongest. Afterwards, they should check out the fishing holes to see if our fishers can return there.
Let me guess. They haven't returned yet.
If you could go see what has become of them, that would be most helpful. If you want, you can speak with my weaponsmith. He's got some ambitious ideas about a weapon able to kill that wolf creature.
Very well. I'll report back to you when I've found their bodies.
Weren't you rather cynical with him?
Sending me on a scout's errand.
You promised to help, not to like him.